Hi boys and girls, M13 here, and this is a product review for the Garmin Nuvi 2865RT. Pretty sure I got that right. If I didn't, I'll write it in the subtitles. What this is it's a top-of-the-line GPS with a safety camera. Can you see? Over here, there is a camera in front of the thing, if I don't run myself off the road here. What are these people doing? We interrupt this product review to bring you a minor rant brought to you by M13. This is the passing lane! Fucking pass! What are we doing? We're doing underneath the speed limit, 20 kilometers. Fuck. Honk and pass it up. What the The guy's boxing us in. We're doing 80 now. Speed limit's 120, 110, and we're doing 80. Fucking, it's like this. Look at now they're swerving around in their lane. It's like, asshole, get the fuck in the slow lane, cockfuck. Oh, now they're doing the speed limit. They slowed right down to pass the big truck. Oh, here's a big truck. Let's slow down to 30 below the speed limit to pass it. Retard. Fuck, you're stupid, buddy. Oh shit. That shit. Just went by a speed camera. Oh, I'm an idiot. There was a speed camera on the side of the road and I went by it. I braked, hopefully in time, but no guarantees. Yeah. Now that I just got a $100 speeding ticket, let's continue with the review. It has all the regular features, all the things you'd expect from a top-of-the-line GPS. It has the photo-in-photo thing that shows you exactly what lane you're supposed to be in. It does that for a lot of roads, actually. It'll tell you, if you're on a road with 3-4 lanes, at the bottom it'll have arrows for each. I'll show you. It'll have. It's not going to do it now. Oh, and this is a special thing. When you're on a highway, I'm on a highway right now. It lists off the exits along the side, and then if you tell here, the second exit from now has a rest stop, and it doesn't do this on normal roads. If you're on a normal road, it's not going to list every road coming up on the side, but it does it specifically for highways, so you can tell which exits are coming up, and I like that feature. So it has different features for different types of roads, for highways or city roads. Other features it has traffic reports that update. A lot of GPSs have that. You can push it. It'll tell you what traffic accidents are in the area, in case you want to go there and laugh at the people that are maimed. I've only done that twice. It also has an eco feature where you input your car's mileage and the current prices of gas. And I like this feature. Every time you turn your car off and the GPS detects that the car's been turned off, it writes how far you went, how much gas you used, and how much money you spent on gas. And I think that's a really neat feature. Every time you drive somewhere, you can check and see how much money you just spent on gas. And if you want to, I disabled it. It has another circle with a leaf in it. That's the eco symbol. And it'll change colors depending on what kind of mileage you're getting. So it'll see how much distance you're traveling and what kind of speeds you're doing. If you keep gunning it from light to light, the symbol will be a brown. And if you're just doing the speed limit constantly and not getting stuck at too many lights, then the symbol will be green, saying you're getting good mileage this trip. So yeah, so there's a couple of features. It has, it obviously has Bluetooth and whatnot, so it's connected to my phone right now, so I can make phone calls through it, and it reads all the information on my phone, so I can go through my contacts. And this is a neat feature. It has as I'm swerving in my lane. Don't even write in to complain about how dangerous it is. There's no cars around me, nothing in front. And look at this, you can see behind me, there's nothing behind me. There's one car in another lane, a block behind me. This is pretty safe. If I swerve around a little bit, it's not going to matter. There's no one nearby. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, this the front page, the home page of the GPS. All of this is customizable. You go to you go in the settings. You go to the customize page, and then all this becomes like clickable and draggable. Like you can click on this and then drag it to the garbage can, get rid of that, and then click on the empty box and then put something else there. All of this is customizable. You can choose what you want on your front page, and I think that's so convenient. I used to have you can use voice directions to control this, and I used to have the voice direction button on the front page over here. And then I realized you don't need the button. You can just do this voice command, and it starts up the voice command. And then you just look at the menu and you just say what you want. Recently found. One. Navigate. Yeah. Now I'm continuing on to my destination. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You just
66 kilometers.
Okay. Come on, guys. Oh, we're doing beneath the speed limit again. The passing lane bothers me so much. There's no concept. For those of you who don't know, I'm in Taiwan here right now, and there is no concept of passing lane in Taiwan. Like legally, it's the same as America or Canada. You know, the slow lane is the right lane, middle lane is normal, and the left lane is for passing only. And what that means is anytime another car gets up on your ass, like I'm doing to this guy, you should move over and let them go by, you know. But, you know, it changes when, I'm not saying that this guy necessarily should move over because he's got a car in front of him, so maybe the car in front of him should move over. But but it doesn't happen in Taiwan. It does not happen. You know, like, it's illegal for me to pass this car on the right like I'm doing right now. That's illegal what I just did. And to pass in the slow lane, even more illegal. But you don't have a choice in Taiwan. You honestly don't. Like, I don't know of anyone who's ever gotten a ticket for it. And you'd be stupid to try to give someone a ticket for it because you don't have a choice in Taiwan because people don't move over. I'm doing the speed limit right now. See? Look at it. Speed limit's 110. I'm doing 111. 110. So I just passed those two cars doing the speed limit, and I had to go all the way to the slow lane to do it because both of them are going beneath the speed limit, one in the middle and one in the passing lane. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. And there's like very often in Taiwan, the quickest lane is the slow lane, and I was first introduced to that like my first year here. I was driving with someone else was driving, and I was riding passenger, and the traffic, there was a lot of traffic, and I said, well, why don't you get in the quick lane because we're in a rush, and he's like, okay, and then he gets over to the quick lane, and sure enough, the other two lanes were quicker, and he's like, see. He goes, because in Taiwan everyone knows that this is called the fast lane, so they all go to it, and therefore it doesn't move. And if you want to actually pass anyone, you got to use the slow lane. Like, honestly, no one should drive in like this car here should not be in that lane because he's not passing anyone. He should be driving in this lane up until the point where he catches up to someone in this lane. Like, I'm going to slowly catch up to these two cars. And then as I catch up to these two cars, I should signal, pull left to pass, maybe pass the two of them, and then pull back into that lane. You should only be using this lane while passing the cars in the middle lane, and then you should be moving back. An exception to that would be if you were speeding a lot, and then there was no chance of you being passed, period. You know, if you're doing like 20, 30 over the speed limit, you can kind of continuously drive in this lane. But, you know, but even if you're doing over the speed limit and you catch up to someone like this, they should move over. They should see you approaching, or if you're doing over the speed limit and you see someone approaching you from behind, you should move over because they should only be passing you on the left, and you need to help them with that. Anyways, so that's a rant, a review, and a rant again. Peace!